This is a rather short video about jurisdiction. Jurisdiction, the word comes from Latin, which means juris is judge, and diction means to say. So the question is, what judge has the right to say something about a case? Jurisdiction is the right, or the question of what court has the authority to hear a particular case. Generally, when we talk about jurisdiction, you'll talk about original versus appellate jurisdiction. You'll talk about state versus federal jurisdiction. Those are two things that we will look at. Today, I'm going to focus on state and federal jurisdiction. What cases are heard in state courts versus what cases are heard in federal courts? Most cases are heard in state courts, first of all. So state cases include things like murder, theft, rape, breaking and entering, burglary, criminal trespass. Just about all cases that occur, that all crimes that are committed, are tried in state court, not federal. Where the federal courts would get involved, and the federal government would be the prosecutor, would be in cases that deal with issues that may cross state boundaries. Kidnapping, drug trafficking, bank robbery. There are a number of things that are federal crimes that are also state crimes. So you could, in theory, have a case that is tried in both state and federal court, but the federal government almost always stays out of it and allows states to handle the legal process in just about all criminal cases. So again, jurisdiction has to do with what court will hear a case, and jurisdiction is based on where a crime is committed. So, if a crime is committed in North Carolina, but the person who committed the crime is from Georgia, the courts that hear the case will be the courts in North Carolina where the crime is committed. Jurisdiction has to do with where a crime is committed, not where the person is from. So, jurisdiction is usually, in a criminal case, going to be left up to the state rather than the federal government, and jurisdiction is going to be housed at the place, in the place where the crime was committed. In state courts, if a crime is committed in Raleigh, it'll be heard by a local state court called a superior court in Raleigh, and not in Durham or Greensboro or Chapel Hill. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Thanks. Bye.